Hey guys, I'm going to be teaching you how to play the song Mysterious Ways by U2 today from their 1991 album Achtung Baby. And first of all, you need a bass that is tuned to just standard tuning E, A, D, G in 440. And doesn't matter what kind of bass you play it on. I'm playing it on an Adam Clayton jazz bass, but really any bass will do. But this is just to get the tone that Adam has with his bass, and I'm playing this just through a little Ampeg bass amp, so the volume isn't too loud. You can play it on pretty much anything, but I'm going to show you the main hook on the bass and a little bit of the other parts during the bridge and during the verse as well. So we're going to start here just at the beginning of the song, and pretty much it starts with the main riff, and if we're counting with 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a pretty easy riff, but the trick is that there's a rest in the beginning. So what you're going to want to do is play a note on beat 1 of the measure, but that's not the right thing to do. So if we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the main hook right there. I'm going to slow it down and play it for you a little bit slower. So we start up here on the E string on fret number 6. And we're going to go, and then we're going to go up to the A string on fret number 4. So from 6 to 4. And then we're going to go up after fret 4 on the A string up to fret 6 and do a hammer on. So we're going to go. Okay, so after we do that, we go. Then we go back down to fret number 6 on the E string. Alright, so now that we went over it really slow, I'm going to start playing the full thing and speed it up just a little bit as we go. So, if you listen to the count, 3, 4, rest. 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 So as you can see, there's a rest on beat 1. So you don't want to go like that. Does sound fine and that will work. But if you actually listen to the song on the album, there is a rest right there on beat 1. So, that's the main hook. That's what's going in on the chorus and the beginning of the song as well, once the bass and drums actually come in. And but what we're going to do here on the verse, there's not really much for the bass on the verse. There's not much guitar. There's not much bass. There's mostly just drums, and there's a little bit of a backing track, just a drone on I think B flat, but mostly in the verse, you're gonna start just gonna do one hit on B flat and kind of slide it down, and then at the end of the verse, if you listen to the song, the bass comes back in and kind of walks up and then hits each note individually. It'll walk up and then it'll hit the B flat on fret number 6 on the E string, and then it'll walk up from this up to your E flat on your A string, fret number 6 as well. So it'll go. And then repeat that. And that's when it goes back into the chorus, that it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, that part, and that's going to be the same riff as your main one in the beginning. The rest, rest. It's going to be the same thing, just like that, into the chorus. So there, you got your verse and you got your chorus, and now we're going to go to the bridge. There's a part where it kind of breaks down and Edge does some guitar stuff up there. And so after you go into the chorus, you're going to hear Bono go, lift my days, light up my nights. And then after that, you're going to go down and hit a low F. Then slide up to an F up here on the 13th string. and then hit that and slide all the way back down to your low F on the first string on your first fret on your E string, sorry. So you're gonna hit that. I'm not actually sure if he does that slide and hits it, but that's what sounds good, I think, to me. You can just stay down here on a low F if you want. You can do really whatever you want. Hit an F up here, do really whatever you want there as long as you're on an F. So once you come out of that part in the bridge where you're hitting the low F and Edge is doing his little guitar solo up here, you're gonna go, it's still in the bridge, and it's gonna go to the part where Bono goes, one day you will look back and you'll see where we were held, that part. So you're gonna come out of this, and then you're gonna go back up to kind of, it's a little bit like the main riff, you're gonna come back up onto your 6th fret on your E string, but instead of doing the normal bass line, you're gonna stay on the chords and go through all 4 chords. Well, not chords, but notes. You're gonna go through your B flat, E flat, D flat, and A flat. So you're gonna go, one day you will look back and you'll see where we were held, how by this love, while we consent. So you're gonna go through that one time, and then at the end of the bridge, you're gonna go back to the main bass line, the main riff. So it's easy. You can add in when you're going through that, so you don't just start just playing these notes. You can add in little things, but that's the only time where you'll play all of the actual notes of the chords that Edge is playing. But then after that, for the rest of the song, you're pretty much just staying on this riff the entire time. And in the live versions, if you want to listen to that, after Adam plays that a few times, he ends up taking it up an octave, so hitting B flat on the A string up here on the 13th fret, and instead of doing the main riff, he actually kind of goes through the chords like we were talking about on the bridge there, except it's a little bit higher, and he does a few little runs here, so I'll show you that. So it'll just be, and I'll go through that a little bit slower. So you're going to start in your B flat, and then go to your E flat, and then you're on 13th string, so you're going to go 15, 17, then down to 11. 13, 15, 11 on the A string. So I'll go through that a little bit faster now, so you got... Go through that as many times as you want. I think he only goes through it maybe once or twice, and then after that it's back down to the main riff. So that is how to play Mysterious Ways by U2. As far as I know, that's as close to the album version as you're gonna get. There might be some different variations that Adam does in the live versions, but other than that, I hope you guys found this helpful and that you enjoy playing this great song. Thank you.